Hey everyone, my name is Nathan Payne. Welcome back to another episode of Blu Ocean Crypto. So Mavia recently did a UI overhaul, you could say, big update as far as the marketplace goes. There's a lot more quality of life features now. So I want to jump in and show you guys that on the web, but then they also added something in the game with the marketplace that is a huge help too. So I want to kind of go through that and show you guys. So without further ado, let's jump right in.
I want to play.
Okay, so taking a look at the marketplace, right away there's a couple big things that are different. I love the hot items showing up at the top. That's just a really cool way to kind of see what's trending, what's appreciating or depreciating in price. Then we've got these kind of three boxes or blocks, you could say, near the top here. So there's the Ruby inferred price. Obviously, this is pretty exciting. We've got live trades. You can't quite view all and open it up yet. I'm sure they're building that out, but it's really cool to kind of see things happening in real time. So you can see here, okay, someone just paid this for a training capsule. Maybe I might want to list one of mine. This is what, someone just is trying to list to sell their whale altar for. And then I really like this small detail of adding Sterling's posts. You can click view and it'll bring you right over to his Twitter. You can actually click these as well just to kind of go through and see. I actually really like how it even shows the photos and the GIFs, which is great. But down here, this is what I appreciate a lot because it really gives me the information that I'm looking for. I can kind of see trends just from a graph. We'll be able to click Mavia eventually, so that'll be really cool. It also calculates the market cap for us, which is huge. I know a lot of us try to figure that out manually, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. Shows the volume and the price. This is a great way for me to kind of keep track of what's moving in the marketplace right now and kind of, trending. But then you can also do things like what's top, what's getting the most, what's new, how about high prices. We can see here Mira's still kind of sitting at the top, then Warlord actually just dipped a little bit below wall. So this is kind of nice to see too. Maybe if you want to plan out future events and figure out what's important. You can also take a look at low price, what are things. So there's just a lot of great information that you can get out of this. But what I really like, a couple big updates that happened with this. When you go to the My Assets page and you just open up, let's just bring up a training capsule here. I'll give you guys an example. Now, we had to list items individually one by one before. Now, however, you can actually list something up to a maximum of 50. This is massive when it comes to the capsules because it was very difficult trying to do one by one by one by one, as you guys can imagine. So I'm just going to put a random price here. Just going to show you guys an example. I also really like that you can set an expiration, and I highly recommend just by default, you guys always do an expiration date. You don't have to worry about chasing down your buy orders, but I'm going to show you where you can actually find those and cancel them. You can also see your wallet balance here currently up at the top. So that's kind of nice. We'll just place this here. And you're going to see I'm able to list 50 of these at a given time. I did it for 400, so it's not going to show up. I'll have to scroll down on this right-hand side. Now you can see I've got 50 there for the 400. This is awesome, right? Maybe I want to sell 2 of something, 5 of something. Now we actually have the ability to do that. And the other thing I want to show you guys, if we just head over to the assets and you go to my orders, this is also new. Now you can see and make sure that you got the right one toggled. There's sell and buy, and I can actually simply cancel it right from here. So I could go through, I've got a list of 28. If I wanted to really check and make sure I don't have any buy orders sticking around anywhere. This is probably the biggest question that comes up. I notice in Mavia Discord, people are like, hey, I tried to mint something. My Ruby got deducted. You have one because you've got buy orders that are stuck. Now you can come in and find them easier, because you get to see your whole list and actually just manually cancel it right from here. So this is massive. I also like how you can sort it by the type. And then I could even take a look at like buying, for example. You can see here, like here's when I was trying to mint Flying Whale Altar. Obviously I had to cancel these because I wanted to get my Ruby back. But I want to show you guys in game because there's the ability to do this as well from in game, which is also something that they added that I love. So let's jump in. Okay, so now that we're in game, right? It looks very similar to how it always did before, but now when you go to your My Items, you can kind of do the same thing that you did in the web marketplace. You can go to My Orders, and you're going to be able to see it listed here. This is where you can now cancel your orders. So same thing, you're going to be able to swap between buy and sell. So you can see I was on buy, nothing showed up. I go over to sell, I can see quantity 50. Let's just cancel that. Awesome. So I really love that we can now do this. We can find our orders, we can cancel them very easily. This is a huge quality of life thing. And I just think the whole update is really good. It looks great. I love the additional features. I'm sure we're going to see some more things kind of added into the marketplace as it evolves, but just some of these quality of life things were very much needed. And of course, we're getting closer and closer to the Mavia integration. It makes sense that all this extra marketplace stuff had to be done. Okay, thanks so much for tuning in today. Really appreciate everyone who subscribed to the channel. It makes a big difference. Do me a favor and smash that like button. See y'all in the next video. Cheers.